Okay, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through the steps of uploading your SLOs and CLOs into Standards for Success for your final evaluation. So you're gonna go to the Standards for Success website and you should have a login. So you're gonna go ahead and click log in. I'm gonna just go ahead and go to Miss Sarah's profile. So here's Sarah's profile. This is what will pop up when you look at your profile. And if you look down over here, there's going to be a student learning objectives. So mine, because I'm not Sarah, I don't have this option, but under here you should have the option create new student learning objective or create new targeted learning objective. When you click on that, what will pop up is this dashboard. So you need to create two of these. One of them is the CLO, which is basically the same as SLO. It's the class learning objective. So you're gonna go ahead for the class that you select and type in grade level, subject, and period, approved assessment that you used, and approved mastery score. Our approved mastery score is 70%. Then you're gonna go ahead and go to the Google Drive. So if you go to the instructional resources folder, I'm just gonna type that in, instructional. Okay, so you're looking for instructional resources 2019-2020. This is the place where you put all your lesson plans and all of that. If you go to the 2019-2020 SLO and TLO folder and pull it up, there should be a Google Doc for each term. So we didn't do any in term 1, but we should have data for term 2, term 3, and term 4. And obviously we won't have any data yet for term 5. And I would guess that most of you don't want to use your term 5 data anyway, because this term is probably one of the worst terms. So let's say you know that you have something from term 2 that you want to use. You'll click on term 2. And then from there, each of these tabs at the bottom will populate your names, and that will be where your data went. So let's just say we're going to go to Sarah's data because Sarah wants to put in this data. So remember that what you did is you listed out your roster. You listed out what their scores were for each of the criteria. So Sarah used her week 1 quiz, her final, and then attendance. And then she categorized them as high, medium, and low. Okay, so over here to the right, you have your original number of high, medium, and low students. Okay, so Sarah had 1 high, 3 medium, and 4 low. In your SFS, that's what you are going to put in here. So when it says number with high level preparedness, number with medium level preparedness, number with low level preparedness, you'll be putting those numbers from the Google Doc here. Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and scroll down, and you're going to want to put in which categories or how many you would need to fall into which category. Okay, so they've got kind of criteria to be the highly effective category, all students in high and medium, and most students in low. So for example, Sarah had, let's see, Sarah had 1 high, 3 medium, 4 low. So she's gonna put, for highly effective, she's gonna put that all of her high, so 1, all of her medium, 3, and then most of her low, I would say also 3. So when we go to Standards for Success, for the highly effective category, she'll put 1, 3, and 3, okay? Then for the effective category, it says all students in high, almost all in medium, and many in the low. So again, she'll put her 1 high. Instead of her 3, she might put 2 this time, And instead of her 3 down here, she might put 2. And then for improvement necessary, it says most students in high and medium and a few in low. So she might put 1, maybe 1 and 1, right? So you can outline, depending on your numbers, what numbers are going to be outlined as highly effective, effective, and improvement necessary based off of this criteria. Once you do that, you're going to need to go ahead and request admin approval for the numbers that you put in. So you're going to go ahead and click on request admin approval and then update CLO. You're going to have to wait for Mr. D on his end to go ahead and approve it. Once he approves it, then you're going to go in here and this won't be blacked out. This will be open, okay? So then you're going to put in here what your actual numbers were. So let's say Sarah had every single student in her class pass. She would put 1, 3, and 4. And then 0, 0, 0, right? Maybe if she only had all her high and all her medium and 2 of her low, she'd put 1, 3, and 2. And then over here, she'd put 2 because 2 of her students did not pass her class. So remember, we are counting met the goal as students that have mastered the content and are moving on to the next class from your class. Again, once you do that, you'll have to go ahead and update your CLO, and then that will be entered.